for an episode that we finally got our semi-complete team of 6 rangers. We didn't got as much 6 ranger action as I thought we would, but hey, it was quite of a time. Overall, this episode was quite light. So light, Cannonborg didn't appear, not even once. But the ATM monster was quite fun, and the gimmick of it of using people's actual income as a weight to weigh you down was genuinely funny. Like, straight up, Shashiro telling Tires like, hey, fucking leave. You understand, if his attack would hit you, you would probably fucking die there, son. And then, which is even funnier, when he went after Taya ran away, they use Joe as a shield. And it's like, you're a policeman that spent so much money on expensive fucking gym equipment and gym clothes. And I'm like looking at Joe, and like Joe isn't that ripped. Look at Yasinabu. Look at the people that he trains. It's like there's no way. Like, well, are they like on Trent or something? There's no fucking way. And Shashiro, hearing that the fiend that the monster is throwing his money and he pockets it in his jacket, was a funny little fucking gag that I didn't notice the first time I watched the episode. But yeah, like, here's the fiend for most of like the big conflict of the episode with the Hashirians. That was it. It was very lighthearted, but it was still very enjoyable. While the biggest thing that happened was an actual lore drop. More lore for the BBGP. I almost forgot how to call it. And that is specifically a race that happened, I think it's supposed to be a qualifier, if I can remember correctly, that happened in the Milky Way, which Bundarios did had a lead over Bune Diesel. But with that race, you could have choose in 1.2 specific routes. One route that, like a safe route, where yeah, it would take longer, but it's low risk, low reward, while another route that you need to kind of not only accelerate but have good fucking suspensions to actually land it, because you need to literally leap. And Bundarios kind of got anxious, they didn't know what to choose, so they chose the safer route, while Bundi decided to take the risk, and in the end he won, which is very cool for a character like Bundarios that is very much risking their life pretty much regularly to actually be scared of taking risks. They still do. Like, you can clearly see they're still upset about it, but you still understand they're beating themselves over the head with it, but also they would not take that risk even when the opportunity would come along, which is interesting. But also, let's say Bundarios Bunderas would have actually, took that leap. Bro is a fucking semi. I don't believe its suspensions would actually fucking survive that jump. No fucking way. That thing would just crumble. So maybe he did the right thing. And I just love seeing like the way kind of Bundi and Bundarios interacting as two sentient robots that competed in pretty much a race where they were half rivals, half teammates. You can really see Bune is very much like, hey, I'm here for you. I really want to help you, which is like really interesting, and it's like really fun to see like Bundi not being an asshole as I thought he might have been, but like he's genuinely, when he got caught with the monster's attack, kind of like a reaction to the gag from the beginning of the episode where Sakito was like, oh, we're broke, and the monster's attack hit him. Bundi's like income kind of weighted him down. It's like, you have money? It's like Sakito was genuinely pissed about that. That was kind of funny, but fucking which is weird because like Bundarios could have just removed all like the money from its face, but fine. Maybe it would have been it would take too long to do it. Like Bundi needed to convince Bundarios to actually like take his wings and just, hey, go and fight the monster and finish it. Again, B&D is the type of friend that you need. Like, I want to be best friend with B&D. How much he would lie to you because he does save money and he doesn't tell you specifically when you're broke and you are so hungry you needed a fucking spatial agent to rescue you and bring you to a robot to make you curry. But yeah, like overall, this episode was, as I stated in the intro, like supremely light. Nothing really tremendously big happened, in exception to the big revelation that the BBGP does at least had races in the Milky Way, which it is interesting if like the BBGP just happens only in the Milky Way. Is it around other galaxies? Can it happen also on Earth? Like, how big is it? So that's going to be kind of interesting kind of going forward, specifically with, you know, the rumors about Boonboomger coming in, maybe, because that was like the original like pitch of like, oh, it's going to have ties to Boonboomger and Boonboomger. We got the Boonboomger like connection, which I still don't get. Like, genuinely, like, why is that specific episode? It's not even like Boonboomger is getting anything new. Like, I don't believe the 10-year Grand Prix made that well. Like, I remember it was reviewed quite horribly by like Boonboomger fans. I specifically remember maybe Japanime. That's a name that I haven't said in years. Reviewed it and I remember he didn't like it. To be completely honest, I don't remember even seeing it. But yeah, like this episode was just fun. It was a weird holiday themed episode. They put like wishes on a tree and those wishes come true. I don't get it, but it seems to be a fun holiday to actually celebrate. Maybe I would just adopt it. If it's not real, I would just adopt it to my own. I don't care if it is real. I'm actually going to celebrate it next year. So this episode gets a B+. It was fun. So what you thought about Boonboomger episode 19? Comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and also please help the subscribe button to finally reach his goal to become a subscribed button. And also don't forget, only you can prevent forest fires. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.